I was going to talk about one of the little secret weapons of those that know a tremendous amount about microphones. It's entirely made in the United States. It's the Equitek E100S, produced by Cad. Unbelievably, yes, it's made in America, and in blind tests it beat out the Neumann U87 microphone, which costs 7 times as much at $2,700 or a little bit more. You actually can find these. A lot of places list them for $500. You can find them all day long, brand new on eBay for $350. It is a 1-inch nickel-plated supercardioid microphone. Requires 48 volts of phantom power. I have and own a lot of microphones, and places like recordinghacks.com and people that deal with sound recording and have literally used and played with every microphone that exists. When these people say that this is the best microphone they've ever had their hands on, you probably want to listen, and it turns out that's the case. It's so nice I ordered it twice. If you look on the back here, it's actually a 2-piece shock mount. There's a double case. There's a hidden XLR input. On the back here, it's part of the actual main microphone. The first plate chassis actually connects here with the nut. This is all one piece, the hidden XLR jack. This first plate connects to the second plate with a pair of, not 4, but 2. This is just one stretched out. The shock mount. This is a 2-piece mount. It's all steel. Both mounts are steel. Like I said, the first plate mounts with a large nut here to the XLR housing in the back, which is all part of the same housing. I built a lot of stuff and owned a lot of equipment, and I can actually say this is an incredibly well-made microphone. The sound is what is important, obviously. The sound is absolutely stunning. I own a lot of microphones, and I can actually say this would be the best microphone I've ever had for doing podcasting. Incredible sensitivity, 30 dB of gain. It's also, in its class, has the lowest self-noise at 3.7 dB. In other words, this is the most quiet microphone that you can get in its class. Great thing also is it has a tremendous side rejection. This is a supercardioid condenser, so a lot of the noise off to either side is rejected, so it's perfect if you're in a house, not a sound-padded room, and you want a lot of rejection, unless you're directly in front of it. Not a downside at all, but it is extremely sensitive. I would not recommend talking to it closer than 5 inches, 6 inches away. Nickel-plated 1-inch capsule, as said. It comes with this cherry wood box. Not that that really matters, but it's unbelievable that something like this is made in the United States, because, you know, I'm the first person to poo-poo anything made in the United States, and the construction is actually incredible. What is more incredible is the sound. Like I said, the $2,700 Neumann U87, which is 7 to 8 times more expensive than this $350 Cad Equitek E100S. The Cad beat the Neumann in blind tests over the Neumann U87. Like I said, recordinghacks.com and people that have literally owned every microphone that exists, and most microphones that don't exist anymore, or not made anymore, they all said the same thing about this Cad Equitek E100S, that it is stunning, it is unbelievable, and I usually listen to people like that because the internet, of course, is full of a lot of know-it-all yahoos that are talking out of their fanny. The important thing is being able to filter good information, reliable, quality information from people that, you know, literally don't know anything. I'll actually provide a voice sample of this microphone. I'll have a link in the video. Of the 24 plus microphones that I've had and the 50 or so that I've owned, I can actually say this is not compared to my shotgun microphones, which obviously serve their own purpose. I can actually say that for the money, this is the most abso-freaking-lutely incredible microphone that I've ever had or owned. The sound is very flat. You can see the frequency response. It is exactly as described. Like I said, high rejection off to the side. 48 volts phantom power. Construction is incredible. What's important is how it sounds, though, and it's extremely sensitive. Very, very sensitive. It's as sensitive as my my Rode NTG3 shotgun, which is an extremely hot mic, so I don't have to dial up a lot of preamp, which is very important. Like I said, it's the lowest self noise of any microphone in its class, and it's blind tested better than the Neumann U87. I'm actually going to try to turn the light here so you can see it, see the diaphragm in the back. I'm actually going to point the light at the wall so you can actually see it. There we go. You can see how it's suspended. Get the light just right. Anyway, that's the Equitek E100S. I'm so glad I listened to the true experts at recordinghacks.com. They said that this is going to be the next biggest thing, and the price is going to increase on it as soon as people figure out what an incredible mic it is. And my God, they're right. Apparently a lot of Hollywood voiceover actors now are using this microphone exclusively because it is so true to their voice, and it has such incredibly low self noise and important high rejection off to either side and the back. So even if you're not in a well padded room, in other words, this is the best mic for podcasting. You got extremely low self noise, number one. You got high rejection off either side and back. Third, you've got incredible sensitivity, which means you don't need to turn up the gain. So it's quiet, it's got enormous side rejection, extremely flat frequency response, very accurate. I actually cannot think of a better microphone if you want to throw $350 at the microphone that's going to last you the rest of your life and is actually going to increase in value. I wouldn't actually be surprised, and I'll make this prediction, and it'll turn out to be 100% accurate, that this microphone will very soon be no less than, of course some retailers are already selling it for $500, but like I said, you can get it all day long brand new for $350. That the price on this is going to easily double as soon as people figure out what an incredible mic this is. You got 10B pad gain, and you also got a high pass filter switch on the front. Like I said, I'll include the voice sample. Incredible construction, two-piece. The only nuisance that I could actually think of is actually removing the XLR jack is somewhat cumbersome, but that's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. I can't actually believe that something this incredible is actually made in the United States. Of course, the United States used to make, really wonderful stuff, but not anymore. But anyway, that's the Cad Equitek E100S. The lowest self noise, the best frequency response, high rejection on either side and rear, which just makes it absolutely perfect. Extremely sensitive. And the sensitivity, as I recall, you have 30 dB, minus 30 dB, or 28 millivolts. 1-inch nickel-plated capsule. Blind tested out better than the 7 times as expensive Neumann U87. I'm actually stunned. It actually takes a lot to stun me, and this is really an incredible microphone. Anyway, go on eBay. You can get one all day long for $350. You'll love it. There's no way that if you know anything at all about microphones, or if you've even used more than one microphone, that you would ever think of returning this. I hate returning anything. It's such a nuisance to try and test stuff. You have to return stuff, and you have to do all your research. Well, I've done all the research for you. And people like recordinghacks.com and a lot of other people in Hollywood voiceover actors are using this inexpensive microphone instead of a $2,700 Neumann U87, then you should probably listen up. And they're right. It really is just an incredible ass microphone. It's just phenomenal. It's unbelievable for $350 something this perfect, this good sounding, this quiet, this robust to construction can be had for $350, and it comes in a pretty little cherry wood case. Not that that really matters for anything. Anyway, I'll include a voice sample at the end of the video, a link. So thanks for watching. So you need to get it. It's the Equitek E100S, made by Cad, and it's American made, believe it or not.